Hey everyone, so welcome to my Katniss Everdeen look from the Hunger Games, and this is the look that she wore while she was in the arena. And I have to say, I watched Hunger Games the other day and I have never read the books. I haven't even heard about it, but my friend wanted to go watch it and I can't believe it. I love it. So I thought I might do this Katniss Everdeen look. This look is kind of special because it doesn't always emphasize the eyes, because the eyes are obviously nude in the movie, so I kind of kept the eyes nude, but I did emphasize the cheeks and also gave my complexion a little bit of a tan, just like the look in the movie. So I hope you really enjoy this look. Sort of, learn that makeup isn't always about the eyes, it can be about the face as well. And don't worry, when I use my fingers, it is 100% clean. I know you had some issues in the last tutorial about that, I'm really sorry. So I hope you like this look and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I have my foundation and my contacts in. I've done my hair. You don't really have to be really perfect with the hair because you know that Katniss doesn't really have a really nice and proper hair. So it's like kind of all over the place. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my bronzer, because Katniss's look is just really, really bronzed, really, really tanned, and you kind of have to transform your face into that shape. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use something like Zen, and this is a sort of a bronzer. It's a matte sort of bronzer, but it has a bit of pink undertone, which is really nice if you want to create a nice tan look. So now I'm just finishing up with a bronzer and Zen, and you can see how nicely defined and sort of shaped it is as well, and tanned you are, because sort of the whole point of the makeup look is basically the tan that you have. I've also gone over with Hoola. This is Hoola by Benefit. It's a matte bronzer, and I've just sort of defined the shape. My camera is really annoying. Sometimes it stops recording in the middle of nowhere, and I just don't know when it stops recording because I can't really see properly. So that's the step that it sort of skipped. But anyway, I've just finished bronzing, and now it's time for blush. For the makeup look that she has, you want to use sort of a dusty rose blush, and this is in Blush Baby, which is one of my favorite natural all-time blushes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my blush brush and then sweep a bit of the blush onto my cheeks, just like this. So you kind of want to go with the tan theme, something natural looking. Nothing too over the top or bright or anything like that. Gotta think like jungle sort of forest theme. So you're basically done with the face, and you can see I'm tanned, I have my sort of dusty rose blush on, and it's quite natural. Now it's time for the eyes. So I'm first going to start with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to dab a little bit onto my eye. I had a freak accident just now, and my eyelash curler took away some of my eyelash from this part. So if I look a little bit weird, that's exactly why. It's pretty bad. So I'm just going to apply the primer potion all over. So once you're done with that, the whole eyeshadow look is seriously nude. So I'm going to take this color in Foxy, which is from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm just going to take it with my brush and apply that all over my lid. Then to give it some dimension, I'm going to take a clean finger and I'm going to take the color in Booty Call, add that to the middle part of my eyelid. This is sort of a shimmery sort of shade, so it allows a bit of dimension to the whole look. These are clean fingers, don't worry. I know you guys are really like distraught that I was using my fingers in my last tutorial. But really, if they're clean, there's really no problem. They're actually pretty good tools to have, and everyone has them. Now it's time for the eyeliner. Now from the Katniss look, they don't really have like super thick liquid eyeliner or anything like that, so I'm gonna use this, which is my favorite eye pencil. It's the CoverGirl Liquid Line Blast, and I'm just going to line my tight line and a little bit of my waterline, just to emphasize it but not make it too over the top, because it is still a nude eyeshadow look. And then I can sort of impinge on sort of the line as well. As close to the lid line as you can. Just like that. And then a little bit on my waterline as well. Just like that. So you have the eyeliner finished. To finish off the look, I'm just going to add my fake lashes and be right back. I now have my fake lashes on, so you can see it just makes a little bit of a difference, but it still keeps it natural. Now it's time for your lips, I'm going to use the YSL Rouge Volupte, and this is a really natural looking color. You kind of want to go for a really natural color because again, this is a very natural look, and I'm just going to apply that to my lips. Just like that. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a highlight, and I'm going to take the same color, and this one's in Booty Call, with my finger and then apply that to sort of my brow bone and also the middle of my nose, just to give it a little bit of a highlight. And you're finished! So that is the look, and it's very natural. I don't have a bow and arrow like some other tutorials have, so I just sort of slung a leather belt over my shoulder and it looks like the bow and arrow strap. Although of course this is not suggested if you're going to a costume party because they will know it is a belt, but on camera it kind of looks like my satchel. Hopefully you like this look. It's a very nude, natural look. It kind of taught you how to contour your face and to apply the blush properly and to sort of take a different perspective on makeup. It's not always about the eye makeup. It can be about your face makeup too. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you guys later. Bye!